Hi everyone, Luise and Freese here. Together with Maarten, we're chairs of the program team for ESPC26.
Hi, and I'm Maarten. We're here with a few tips to help you submit a strong session for this year's conference.
So every year we receive well over 1,000 submissions and we only select a small fraction for the agenda. So a strong abstract really matters.
Last year, we already shared some guidance on what makes a proposal stand out, and a lot of that advice still applies. So let's quickly recap the key points from last year.
So my favorite advice from last year was bring your authentic voice, not a generic description. And please don't let ChatGPT write your abstract.
I agree completely. And I'd like to add show real world impact like case studies and practical examples. We changed the submission form quite a bit, not to annoy you, but to get better insights on what the session proposal entails, such as live coding, audience, assumed knowledge that the delegates should already have. This should not only help us, but it should also support you in sharpening your idea. And most of all, it should help the delegates on what to expect in your session.
Yeah, I think so. We have 5 do's and 5 don'ts for a great abstract. So we start with the do's, right?
Yes, let's start with the do's. All right, first do. Tell us the problem you're solving. A great session starts with a clear problem statement. What challenge are people facing? Why should they care? If we immediately understand the problem, the rest of the proposal becomes much easier to evaluate.
Agreed. Next one, show what people will walk away with. So attendees love sessions where they leave with something concrete, a technique or a pattern, a script, a design approach. So please make it clear what participants will be able to do after attending your session.
Yes, and I would also like to point out that if you include demos or practical walkthroughs, and that would really help because people come to ESPC to learn by seeing things in action. If your session includes a demo, architecture walkthrough, or a real example, mention it. It helps us understand the depth of this session.
Also, be specific about the audience. Is this for developers, for architects, IT pros, makers, or leaders? A clearly defined audience helps the program team to place your session in the right track and level.
Yes, and share real experiences, please. Sessions based on something you actually built or deployed or learned from in production are incredibly valuable. Lessons learned, honest insights, they often resonate more than perfect success stories.
Now we come to the don'ts. First one would be don't submit vague abstracts. Phrases like, we will explore the possibilities of, or this session will cover everything about, make it difficult to understand the real value of a session.
Yeah, and please don't try to cover too much. If a proposal tries to cover like 5 big topics in 60 minutes, it usually ends up covering none of them really well. So focus on 1 or 2 clear ideas in your session.
Yeah. Also, do not assume prior context. So remember that the program team reviewing your submissions may not know the project or the story you are referencing. Make sure that your abstract stands on its own.
And please don't pitch products. ESP sessions, they're about sharing knowledge, experiences, lessons learned. And if a proposal reads like a marketing pitch, it will be difficult for us to select it.
Also, don't underestimate the title. So, the title is often the very first thing people see when browsing the agenda. And a clear and descriptive title usually performs way better than the vague or overly clever ones. So, my personal tip first write the abstract and then condense the title from it. So we genuinely love reading your submissions, and the program team wants to build the best possible conference for the community. And your ideas are what make that happen.
So take a little time to craft your proposal. A clear abstract and a strong idea can make all the difference.
Submissions are still open until April 2nd. Good luck and see you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.